Hey guys, welcome
To the punchline!
Good to see you. What's up, guys? Welcome
To the punchline!
This is the second episode of the Punchline, and we will be going over Smackdown today and whatever comes to our mind. How about that, Peyton? Does that sound good to you?
Yeah!
Awesome. So, next time, hopefully, we will have everything ready to go before 2 days later, like we did today. Smackdown was on Tuesday. Today is Thursday. We had some producer issues where our producer was a little busy, couldn't get the show going. And so anyway, and Peyton had some Fortnite to play and take care of. So hopefully next time we'll be able to get things done in a timely fashion. So anyway, first thing when it comes to Smackdown, who comes rolling up in a limousine, Peyton?
The Miz!
The Miz and Maurice came rolling up with their little baby. And so this obviously, they were going to promote their new show, which came on after Smackdown. So the whole show is kind of revolved around Miz and Maurice. So the next thing that happens is they introduce Randy Orton. Randy Orton is walking down to the ring, and he has turned heel. And Randy Orton is the best when he's a heel. Whenever he's a fan favorite, he's kind of bland, I believe. Not as believable as a fan favorite as he is a heel. He just goes into a great promo when it comes to telling the people why he's a heel. He's blaming the fans, saying that it's their fault. They don't support him. They don't respect him. All that kind of stuff that's been used in the past as well with other wrestlers. But I'm glad to see that he has turned heel again, because I think that's the best Randy Orton when he is heel.
He's grabbing his ear.
Why is he grabbing his ear, Peyton?
That's what happened on Extreme Rules. Didn't that happen on Extreme Rules?
It actually happened last week on Smackdown.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it said Extreme Rules logo on it on Marie.
But
and it showed the Extreme
It
Rules.
was on. I'm pretty sure it was on SmackDown. Extreme Rules is when he kicked him in the groin. But anyway, he's obviously eyeing for Jeff Hardy right now. He's wanting to maybe get that U.S. title back. So anyway, again, the reason why he's just better. He's just better as a bad guy. I think he's more comfortable that way. So it's good to see him turning heel again, and he will be, it looks like maybe battling Jeff Hardy. So also, we had Shinsuke in a promo as well. And Peyton, what did you see with that promo? What did you take from that?
Like, wasn't he like, Jeff Hardy, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy, can you hear me?
So Shinsuke is better as a heel as well. He is doing a great job of being the main guy. Whenever he's just funny. Yeah, he's funny. He's a need to face, or
I speak no English.
I speak no English. Stuff like that. And it's hilarious. He was again bland as a fan favorite. Now they can really use their personalities and show their personalities. Good stuff. He's a U.S. champion. Don't know how Randy works into this with Jeff Hardy and Shinsuke. Pretty good angle, though. I like it. And it should be very interesting to see where they go with this. Going to, in the SummerSlam, who knows? It could be a triple threat. But I don't know if that's going to happen when it comes to the U.S. Championship or not. But it should be a good match, whether they're pitting Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke again, or Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy, or a combination of the three. Going into commercial break, coming back, then we're talking about Rusev. Rusev came down the ring without Aiden English, that's the first time that has happened in a while. Rusev Day. Aiden English usually sings for Rusev coming down. But his wife Lana walked down to the ring with him this time without Aiden English. Really not talking about, obviously Aiden cost Rusev the match against AJ Styles at Extreme Rules. He didn't mean to, obviously, but some tension. And so Aiden was not with them at the beginning of the match. Rusev is wrestling against Andrade Almas. And he is really... Yeah, we're subbing in Shinsuke for Cien Almas.
Because he looks like him. Kind of. No, not really.
A little bit. But then you have Zelina Vega with him as his manager, which we don't have. But that's a good combination. Cien is a great wrestler coming up from NXT. I think he's going to do a great job in SmackDown. He could be a future SmackDown champion or WWE champion. You could see that happening. So this is potential of a great match.
Remember that thing, whenever he got pushed into the rope, he went like that?
Yeah, that's one of his signature moves. He likes to just lay on the rope, and then his manager usually lays here underneath doing that. So while I'm talking, Peyton will be wrestling with Rusev and Cien right now. It was a great match. They both have great moves. Looking back at the notes, we have
bunch of kicks.
Rusev does a lot of super kicks, quite a bit, and he likes to be able to use that as a counter to a lot of things that the other wrestlers try to do to him. Great match, and of course it comes down to outside interference a lot of times when you have managers, whether they be female or male managers. But you see the two ladies get into a fight outside the ring, the two managers, and then here comes Aiden English running down to help Lana. Well, what happens? Vega pushes Aiden into Lana, knocks Lana down, and then Rusev is looking outside the ring like so, and then Cien comes, hits him with a DDT, 1, 2, 3, wins the match. So pretty much because Rusev was distracted, then Almas gets the win. Great match. Hopefully you see these guys wrestle again. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think they should wrestle at SummerSlam. Match. Extreme Rules match.
Could be any kind of match you wanted it to be. If you were the promoter there, Peyton, what would you want it to be?
TLC.
TLC, table, ladders, and chairs.
Yeah. Or no holds barred. Yeah.
So the next, so it would be a good match. Next thing we see on SmackDown is Samoa Joe versus R-Truth. R-Truth.
Xavier Woods for this one.
We knew this was going to be a squash match. Samoa Joe's on a tear right now. He's one of the better wrestlers in the company, and I mean, it wasn't a match. R-Truth is funny. He does great in the locker room talking, but when it comes to wrestling, it's kind of past his time now. And anyway, Samoa Joe easily beats him with a coquina clutch.
I thought it was tequila.
Tequila, coquina, Mobina, Tatina, clutch. As Peyton is so eloquently, that the way you say it, showing us right now. And then he goes to sleep. So, cool. Good match. We knew what it was going to be. Samoa Joe winning. Then we have Asuka and Billie Kay. Billie Kay, just what I have here on my notes, not a very good match. A lot of screaming. Billie Kay is not very good.
A lot of screaming.
That's what I have. A lot of it's just almost annoying how much screaming just for no reason Billie Kay does. But Asuka is one of the better female wrestlers, and it was an easy win for Asuka. Paige comes down to the ring to announce the challenger for AJ Styles at SummerSlam for his WWE Championship.
So I'm pretending this is Paige and blah 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 blah.
Anything else?
Doesn't James, whatever she's about to
Talk. Yeah, tell him.
But before I'm gonna use this as AJ and this is Paige, right as she's about to say, "You're the superstar you're going against is," and then James Ellsworth comes in, and then Mella is money and all, but Ellsworth is exquisite.
So James Ellsworth is trying to say that he deserves a shot at AJ Styles again because he beat AJ Styles in the past, which is a joke.
And Paige is like, "You're a joke. I'm a joke. You're a joke. Look at how you're. No one can even understand what you say half of the time. And look, you're as pale as a ghost. And what are you wearing?" Oh, okay. We don't bully or something. We don't bully. And what I just did. And then Paige is like, "I have 2 words for you." "No, I don't know 2 words. You're fired." And then he gets taken out by security. No. And then right at the exit door, they put him down, and then Paige literally kicks his butt out the door.
Literally. So while all that is going on, AJ's still in the ring, and guess who comes from behind and ambushes AJ Styles? Does a Pearl Harbor on AJ Styles, but no other than
and then
Samoa Joe.
And then he's knocked the right table, but he throws the table on him.
Before he does that, he signs the dotted line on the contract for SummerSlam. So he will be facing AJ Styles at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship, which I think will be a great match. What about you, Peyton?
Yeah, I think it'll really be a good match, but I think AJ's going to win because Samoa Joe, I think will be hers for AJ now because he's heavy. And, I have seen him do a lot of stuff, but for him to do, what's his finisher move called?
Whose?
AJ.
Styles Clash?
Yeah, I think that'll be hard for him. And,
Because of Samoa Joe being heavy.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you can see here, he has a little power.
But he can hit him with the flying forearm.
Yeah, and his knee submission move.
Yep, calf crusher.
If he can get him down.
Yeah, the calf crusher and the flying forearm can take care of Samoa Joe.
If you don't know what a flying forearm is, all it is a super. Oh, let me show you. So they're down like this, and then you jump on the rope and do a big Superman punch, basically, just with your forearm. And then, of course, you pin them.
So that's pretty much the gist of that when it comes to the AJ Styles and Samoa Joe angle. So it looks like James Ellsworth is out again. Hopefully he won't come back.
Hopefully he will come back and win the SummerSlam.
But Becky Lynch is next. She needs to win against Carmella to get a chance to face her for the title at SummerSlam, and she is able to beat her. So she will be facing Carmella at SummerSlam for the women's Smackdown title.
Isn't that the last match?
Now, no. Oh. The last match would be the match you would like to talk about, and that's New Day versus Sanity.
Sanity First Sandy comes in, then the New Day comes in, and New Day starts on the roll. Well, not really. Xavier is getting a beating. And then he tags in Big E whenever the little tiny dude's in, not the big tough one, but the other tiny dude. He just goes crazy on not German suplex, just regular suplexes. No, that's wrong. He flips him over his head, so, like this.
Belly to belly, or just.
Yeah, he just completely tosses him over his head. He does that like 20 times, and then Kofi gets beat up outside the ring, although he's not even in the match. It's just two people. It's not the full New Day against the full Sanity. It's just Xavier and Big E. And then Kofi gets beat up by the other dude that's not in the match. And the New Day wins by the tag finisher. I don't know what it's called, but it's like this. And then and that's how they won.
It's New Day's finisher. So they're in a tag team tournament. New Day's advances to next week in the tag team tournament. They're doing a tournament to see who faces the Bludgeon Brothers for the WWE Tag Team Championship or SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And we had the Usos sitting outside commentating as well. They will be facing the Bar next week, so that should be a good match as well. The Bar is back. Last thing for SmackDown was Miz and Maurice having their show, and they were talking about their Mr. and Miz's show on USA, and then of course they were picking on Daniel Bryan. You know the history between Daniel Bryan and the Miz, and you knew it was going to happen. They had a fake baby that the Miz was holding. Everybody thought that it was their real baby the whole time. He had it in a carrier. Daniel Bryan comes down to the ring and confronts the Miz. The Miz throws the baby to Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan catches the baby, and then...
What if he didn't catch the baby?
It would have been awful. Actually, it would have been a fake baby, so it would have been okay, but it would have made Daniel Bryan look awful. And then after that, then the Miz beats up Daniel Bryan. So
and it ended up with the best finale of all, a skull-crushing finale.
The skull-crushing finale. So sure that this will be a match, and we'll talk more about in the coming weeks. But for SummerSlam, should be a great match as well. And that pretty much ends the segment for SmackDown for this week. I liked SmackDown more than Raw this week. I would give it a B. What would you give the grade there, Peyton?
I'd give it a B.
Give it a B. So again, it was an
I'm gonna start doing NXT.
Entertaining show, and I don't know. We'll have to see if we can. We may start doing NXT reviews. Right now, we're doing Raw and SmackDown reviews and still pay-per-views. So our first pay-per-view review will be SummerSlam. So we will plan on seeing you again next week. Hopefully, again, we won't wait until Thursday to do a review on SmackDown Live that's on Tuesday. Anything else there, Peyton, for the good of the people?
Have a good day. Make sure you like and thumbs up. And you can subscribe as well.
Yes, please. If you like what we're doing, please show us and hit that like button. And we would again, we're still working at this. We're rookies. We're trying to get better. Hopefully, it's halfway entertaining for you, and we enjoy doing this for you. And I think that's about it.
Hopefully
Thank you.
You enjoyed the video.
Have a great day.